Hey, what's up everybody? John from Old Running Farm here. Thanks for joining us. In today's video, we are going to work on our flower farm, which is currently a flower swamp. Well, it's actually a wood chip and dirt soil swamp.
Lake flower farm.
Lake flower farm. I like it. I made a joke about making a pond in the middle around the big giant rock. Catherine didn't laugh at all.
Because it's not a joke. It's what's happening.
Laugh to hide the pain. But anyway, so we're going to do that. But first, we are going to take a look at the dahlia tubers that we very carefully, thoughtfully stored last year in a garbage can full of, what is it, vermiculite? And that's where our barn cat slept, in our garage through the winter. So we're going to pull that out and see if they survived. Oh, look. Not looking good so far.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, it's got some.
Because they could have frozen.
Oh, that is true. I mean, they're supposed to be like hard, right?
Right. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I didn't do that.
So, ideal storage of dahlia tubers is they're supposed to stay like below 50 but above freezing. Last year we stored them in the basement of our old house, which had like our well room in it, which was basically perfect because I can't freeze because then your pipes freeze. But it wasn't heated down there. So this year they were in our garage.
Which did freeze because our pipes froze several times.
Yeah, that's how we know. So they should be firm like a potato, basically. And can you? Oh.
Yes, that looks frozen to me.
What,
like it frozen, thawed. Yeah.
All right, so. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not what they're supposed to look like. They're not supposed to do that.
It looks like one of those like sea cucumbers.
Yeah.
Sea cucumber of sadness. In the trash can that we just emptied, there were probably like, let's say, 100 clumps of dahlias, do you think?
Yeah.
And I went through every single one, checked for firmness, looked for growth points. If you want to look, see right there? Let there be life. Right? So out of 100, 6, 8, 12 maybe? So 10% survival rate, not very good, but not bad considering.
Better than zero.
Yeah, considering. So I've got more dahlias coming from Swan Island. Last year I ordered dahlias from like a bunch of different locations. Some of them came in better quality than others, and some of them came in better labeled than others. So what I did is right as soon as Swan Island released their list, they also had like an early bird sale. So it was 25% off of everything. I bought the collections that I wanted, so those were discounted, plus you could stack the 25% off. And if you ordered before a certain date, you got free shipping. So I ordered like 3 of 5 different collections. So my thought process is, instead of having like a million billion random varieties, I'm gonna have like a few small rows, so like a couple different types. So I'm going to maybe try to be a little bit more focused.
Hooray!
Hooray! So that's where we are in dahlias.
All right, let's go down to the flower farm. So now we are down here in the flower farm. And as you'll see behind me, we have some hydrangea bushes. I think these are limelight hydrangeas. So these are the proven winners. Limelight hydrangeas, one of Catherine's favorites. And so what we're going to do over here, long term, we're going to plant some trees, some fruit trees all along this stone wall. But as you can see, like down over here, there's some stones that are sort of sticking up out of the wood chips here. So I'm going to take the tractor and see if I can sort of repair this stone wall. This is basically what we're working with here. Ugh, it's so freaking muddy over here. I can't wait to get some things with some roots. All right, so this is a section of stone wall that has kind of fallen down. This stone wall was here when we got here, and it's really just a bunch of stones stacked on top of each other, so they're prone to fall. So I'm just gonna kind of come through, and I think most of these I can probably dig up and or flip over. So I'm gonna do that. We have a few more over here. I was hoping to not have to put the backhoe on, just because I have other stuff that I want to do. I don't want to take what I have currently on there off. So I'm just gonna come over here and move some rocks around. All right, let's get going. Alright, so that actually went pretty well. You can see this spot over here is all cleared up. So now it's basically one stone wall and like one edge. There's still some rocks in the grounds over here. In the ground over here, but I mean, where we live, there are rocks. So I think what I'll do, and I don't know what size tree Catherine is planning on putting over here, you know, whether it's like a little 2-year-old tree or 1-year-old tree, or like an old tree, because we actually went to a wholesale nursery near us, and we were able to sign up for a wholesale account since we are a farm, but we were a little disappointed in the price. You know, the hydrangeas that we got, while they are Proven Winners, which is a high quality brand and it looks to be high quality product, it wasn't that much difference from paying, you know, standard price. So I'm not really sure what the deal is, but anyway, you know, potentially they'll have some big trees that we can get. We also have a friend who could potentially get us some inexpensive trees. Inexpensive, but anyway. So right now I'm gonna line our 2 back patches here with hydrangeas and plant them. And then hopefully I can go do some other stuff. You know, I'm glad. I was worried that this was gonna take a lot longer than it did. It only took like 15 minutes maybe. If I had to go get the backhoe, you know, I wouldn't be able to move, and so I would have to like sort of try to pick up the rocks. And I don't have a thumb, so yeah. So the backhoe does a great job, but it doesn't do a great job at picking stuff up. If I had the thumb for it, it would. Man, if I won, you know, the lottery, I would know what to spend it on. I would have no problem. Tractor implements. So if anybody wins the lottery and wants to share, let me know. But right now I'm going to lay out our hydrangeas and plant them. Woo! Let's go. All right, So we now have all the hydrangeas in a row. You can see them there. There's really only one that's sort of a little bit askew. Everything else I used the string line to get in the row. And yeah, I think they look pretty good. It felt good to actually plant something. Makes it really feel like spring. You know, this swamp, not so much, but we're working on it and making it look nicer day by day. So hopefully this will do it. All of these are amended with some alpaca manure. Thanks, ladies. And yeah, hopefully they grow. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. Please give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and as always, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.